Survivors relive Italian avalanche nightmare. One of the victims of the avalanche that struck a hotel in Italy last week has revealed how she survived the horrifying ordeal. 22-year-old Giorgia Galassi was sitting on a sofa with her boyfriend in the lobby of the Rigopiano Hotel when an avalanche hit last Wednesday. With the hotel completely buried under snow, Galassi said it was pitch dark in the lobby and no sound could be heard from outside. Shocked and confused, Galassi thought the hotel had been uprooted and pushed further down into the earth. However, she came to realize that the snow-damaged lobby had become a dome with 4 caverns. Galassi said she heard an injured man who was in pain and a woman call out to her daughter. In the lobby, voices echoed. There was nothing to eat inside the hotel, so Galassi and her boyfriend survived by eating ice and snow. On Saturday, 58 hours after the avalanche hit, Galassi and her boyfriend were rescued. 4 magnitude 5.2 and stronger earthquakes struck near the town of Amatrice on Wednesday, triggering the avalanche that buried the hotel. Hotel guests had gathered on the ground floor to await evacuation after the quake struck. One guest said he left the hotel to get medicine for his wife when he saw the avalanche engulf the building. According to officials, the avalanche weighed 120,000 tons and hit the hotel at 60 miles per hour. Galassi and her boyfriend are among 9 survivors, including 4 children who have been rescued so far. On Monday morning, the death toll from the disaster stood at 6, with 23 people still missing. Here are some more tales of snow-related calamities. Sledding down a water slide is a really bad idea. A teenager from Florida fell to his death on Wednesday after attempting to sled down a snow-covered water slide at a Wisconsin theme park. 16-year-old Addison Williams was sledding on some hills with his brother and a friend when the trio decided it was a good idea to hop a 7-foot fence into a closed area of the Mount Olympus Water and Theme Park in Wisconsin Dells. Williams raced down a water slide on his sled, but got stuck in the snow about halfway down. According to police, Williams tried to free himself, but instead fell 35 feet to the ground. A paramedic was driving by at the time and jumped over the fence with a defibrillator, but was unable to revive the boy. Police said Williams and his family were guests at the theme park and had traveled to Wisconsin to experience snow for the first time. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help the family with funeral expenses. Authorities are investigating the incident, but the Mount Olympus Park is not suspected of being at fault.
Pro skier Angel Collinson survives 1,000-foot tumble. Angel Collinson is known for dropping jaws for her success on the slopes, but her tumble down Neocola Range in Alaska last spring made our jaws hit the floor. Watch as she navigates through the powder, making it look easy, but something happens when she hits a patch of icy snow. Collinson begins a tumble that would take her 1,000 feet downhill. Miraculously, she was able to walk away from the spill with just a couple jammed fingers. Otherwise, she was completely unscathed.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
How? We have no idea. Collinson told ABC, "I covered my face and protected my head with my arms, and I just kind of held on until I stopped."
Yeah, I'm fine, and I can go back up and get my shit too.
Man saves son from suffocating under snow after skiing accident. After capturing his son's near-death experience on the slopes, an Idaho man has come forward with a video, along with a warning to never ski alone. Winston Goss had been skiing with his son Ethan at Brundage Mountain Resort in Idaho, capturing the entire run on his helmet cam. The pair had been skiing on a double Black Diamond route when Ethan made a jump that landed him headfirst in a hole at the base of a tree. Goss skied down after seeing the 15-year-old disappear from view. He followed the boy's muffled screams and found him half buried inside the tree well, slowly being suffocated by the deep snow. Frantically running over to his son, Goss pulled him out of the snow to safety. Ethan can be seen hyperventilating and gasping for breath afterward, but was otherwise uninjured. The harrowing incident had father and son shocked, but was not enough to keep them off the mountain. The two were back on the slopes after a brief rest and some hot cocoa. Phew!
3 dead after 50 vehicle pileup on Pennsylvania Interstate. Scores of people have been hospitalized while more than 50 commercial and private vehicles were left strewn across 3 lanes following a massive pileup on a Pennsylvania interstate on Saturday morning. A massive crash in Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania happened on one side of an interstate highway at approximately 9:45 a.m. when cars and trucks traveling eastbound experienced a sudden whiteout. Strong winds blowing at least 30 miles per hour had caused snow to drift. One driver told CNN that when the squall hit, he could only see brake lights in front of him, so he pulled off to the side of the road. Then someone hit him from behind. More than 50 cars and trucks were involved in the pileup. 3 people are dead and dozens more have been hospitalized following the crash. NBC Philadelphia reports that some stranded passengers have been taken to a warming shelter at a firehouse in the area. Huge avalanche buries skiers in Austria. 5 skiers from the Czech Republic were killed at a popular ski spot in the Austrian Alps during a massive avalanche on Saturday. Skiers were engulfed by a deadly avalanche that struck the Austrian skiing region of Tyrol on Saturday afternoon. Despite the level 3 out of a possible 5 avalanche alert earlier that day, 17 skiers moving in 2 separate groups of 12 and 5 were taking part in a free ride camp. When the avalanche hit shortly after noon, it is reportedly nearly 5 meters deep and approximately 2 kilometers wide. Helicopters and search dogs were deployed to rescue the survivors. Another 2 skiers suffered minor injuries while the remaining 10 survived unharmed. The BBC reports that the avalanche was one of 19 avalanches reported in Tyrol on Saturday.